Sojourner Truth once said, if women want rights more than they got, well, why don't they just take them and not be talking about it? Welcome to the 43rd Annual Sojourner Truth Awards and Scholarship Virtual Gala, presented by the San Francisco Business and Professional Women Incorporated. Our theme this year is moving forward with a purpose. Courageous women empowering young women and the community. Again, welcome and enjoy your evening. Sojourner Truth once said, if women want rights more than they got, well, why don't they just take them and not be talking about it? Welcome to the 43rd Annual Sojourner Truth Awards and Scholarship Virtual Gala, presented by the San Francisco Business and Professional Women Incorporated. Our theme this year is moving forward with a purpose. Courageous women empowering young women and the community. Again, welcome and enjoy your evening.
Hi, I'm Mayor London Breed. I am thrilled to join you at this year's San Francisco Business and Professional Women's Scholarship Gala. Over the past 4 decades, this organization has helped so many young women achieve the quality higher education that they deserve. And as our city recovers, we must continue to support programs that center equity and create opportunities for women to succeed and thrive. That includes removing the many obstacles that prevent young Black women from going to college. As a recipient of a similar scholarship, I know firsthand how important efforts like this are in helping young women, not only to pursue their goals and achieve their dreams, but also to become leaders in their communities and to open doors of opportunity for future generations. To this year's scholarship recipients, I look forward to following your successes in college and beyond. To those of you joining us tonight to support us in this mission, thank you for helping us further this goal, because money should never be a barrier for someone to go to college. When we break down those barriers, we show our young people that they truly can be anything they want to be. Thank you all again for joining us tonight, and congratulations to this year's scholarship recipients.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Reverend Rochelle Frazier, pastor of South Hayward United Methodist Church and chaplain. Let us be in a moment of silence as we center on the presence of God within us and around us. Blessed Creator, we give you thanks for another day in this pandemic. We are thankful that we can still gather together using technology. We are thankful for the San Francisco Business and Professional Women and their efforts, even in the midst of this pandemic. As this is our annual scholarship and awards luncheon, please be present with us as we celebrate the accomplishments of African American women and youth in our city and the Bay Area. We are thankful for the tireless work of our President, Carletta Jackson Lane, the officers, and the members of San Francisco Business and Professional Women. We're thankful for the work Sojourner Truth awardee, Sophie Maxwell, Professional Woman of the Year, Cheryl Smith, Businesswoman of the Year, Nikki Cooper, and we are very proud of the scholarship awardees. May your spirit of love, grace, peace, and joy in all that is good be upon us this day and always. Through Christ we pray. Amen.
Greetings. My name is Brittany Doyle, Western District Governor of the National Association of Negro Business and Professional Women's Club and local club member. I would like to congratulate President Carletta Lane Jackson, and the members of the San Francisco Business and Professional Women's Incorporated on their 43rd Annual Sojourner Truth Awards and Scholarship Virtual Gala. Your theme this year, Moving Forward with a Purpose, Courageous Women Empowering Young Women in the Community, is very timely for where we stand as a community right now coming out of COVID. I'm seeing more and more small businesses, grassroots initiatives, and innovation being driven by young Black women. It's important that we collectively empower and support these women to ensure a future of success. Our representation in this city matters. Your commitment to our youth is admirable, providing scholarships to high school seniors every year entering into college. I would like to send a special congratulations to the recipients of this year's Frankie Jacobs Gillette Scholarship Fund. I would also like to congratulate this year's Businesswoman of the Year, Nikki Cooper, Professional Woman of the Year, Cheryl Smith, and the Sojourner Truth Award recipient, Supervisor Sophie Maxwell. Thank you for your commitment to empowering our community and our club. As we move forward with a purpose, I would like to encourage each of you to serve as a mentor and to be used as a waymaker to someone in your community. It's time for us to take accountability for the progression of our own community. In closing, I hope everyone stays safe, stays healthy, and I look forward to seeing you all next year. Thank you and congratulations again.
Welcome to the 43rd Annual Sojourner Truth Award and Scholarship Virtual Gala. My name is Carletta Jackson Lane, and I am the proud president of San Francisco Business and Professional Women's Club, Incorporated. Since March 2020, the adverse impact of COVID-19, we have seen many changes in our community and our country. Some of these changes brought joy and growth. For example, the election of our first African American woman, First Vice President Kamala Harris. But most of the changes brought challenges and pain. What I have noticed is our own children, youth, and families need us more now than ever before. Our theme, Moving Forward with the Purpose, Courageous Women, Encouraging Youth and Young Adults for the Future, speaks to the need for strong, dedicated, steadfast commitment, creative, and successful leadership. San Francisco Business and Professional Women's Club's focus is to impact the Black community with innovative health, education, employment, economic development, technology, and leadership training programs. Our membership consists of women who are business owners, educators, administrators, lawyers, financial planners, bankers, other businesses and professions. San Francisco Business and Professional Women's Club Sojourner Truth Award is the highest award presented by the National Association of Negro Business and Professional Women Clubs, Incorporated. It is awarded each year to remind us that freedom is not free and that slavery of the mind cannot be tolerated. I would like to take this opportunity to give my sincere congratulations to all awardees and all our exemplary scholarship recipients. Thank you for your support. Please enjoy today's event and see you next year, 2022.
Hello everyone, my name is Erica Morris and I am a senior at St. Ignatius College Prep. Today I'll be reciting Ain't I a Woman by Sojourner Truth. Well children, when there's so much racket, there must be something gotta kill to. I think it's a twixt of the Negroes of the South and the women of the North. Both talking about rights. The white man will be fixed pretty soon. But what's this they're all talking about? That man over there said all women should be helped into carriages, lifted over ditches, and given the best place anywhere. Nobody has ever held me into a carriage or over mud puddles or given me the best place. Ain't I a woman? Look at me. Look at my arm. I've plowed and planted and gathered into a barn. No man can head me. Ain't I a woman? I can eat as much and work as much as a man if I could get it. And I bear the lash as well. Ain't I a woman? I've borne 13 children, seen most of them sold off to slavery. And when I cry with my mother's grief, no one but Jesus heard me. Ain't I a woman? Now they're talking about this little thing in your head. What's it called? Intellect. What's that got to do with women's rights or Negroes' rights? I see it as, if my cup does not hold a pint and yours holds a quart, wouldn't it be mean not to let me have a half measure full? And that little man over there in the black said, women can't have as much rights as man because Christ was a man. Where does your Christ come from? Where did your Christ come from? Because my Christ came from God and a woman. Man had nothing to do with this. And if God made the first ever woman strong enough to flip this whole world upside down, all these women ought to flip it right side back up. And they're asking to do it. And the men better let them. Obligated now, oh Sojourner Truth, ain't got nothing else to say.
It's so nice to be here today and see so many business and professional women sisters and supporters once again. We've survived the coronavirus, and here we are, and glad to be here. Every day is a day of Thanksgiving, and all of us are honored to have our national president, who lives on the Atlantic Ocean side of the country, and whose office is on the Atlantic side of the country, be here on the Western Pacific Ocean side of the world. Thank you for coming, President Sherelle Carter. And thank you, Zoom, for making it possible. And thank you to our district governor, San Francisco president, officers, luncheon committee members, Cassie Cook, luncheon life members, and all newspaper members. All of you, from the president, Carletta Jackson, Cassie, and others, have worked hard to make today a success. Our association works to encourage Black to enter the business and professional worlds, and we try to support and help them succeed. What better way to do this than to start at the bottom, laying the foundation? Education is important. Education is also expensive. Every year, costs seem to rise. I know that I would not have been able to go to Hampton and Howard universities some 70 plus years ago and earn my bachelor's and master's degrees if I had not received scholarships to help pay the way. My father was a minister, and at that time, ministers depended on the community congregation for survival. Today, I'm pleased to increase my scholarship support in a meaningful way and to be honored by your naming our club scholarship program, the Frankie Jacobs Gillette Scholarship Program. And Maxwell, who is an ombudsman, and I guess is in heaven now, joins me in thanking you. So congratulations to all of you, today's scholarship recipients. The scholarship committee has always been successful in contacting and working with the schools and community organizations in locating deserving recipients, sharing information, determining needs and abilities, and projecting future contributions to society. So thank you, Cheryl Thornton, and all of your committee. While we have been concentrating on financially supporting first-year students, I trust our organization will grow too and be able eventually to give 4-year scholarships, supporting our recipients for their whole college experience, enabling them to concentrate on their professional careers rather than their financial present. I congratulate today's Sojourner Truth Award recipient as I close. 36 years ago, our club presented the National Sojourner Truth Meritorious Service Award to her mother. Today, we honor a daughter who follows in the footsteps of both Sojourner Truth, our club's mother, and her own biological mother. Well, I guess I've talked enough. Thank you again. Have a good day, all of you. Stay safe, stay secure, continue to serve.
The Bible says that a good woman is hard to find and worth far more than diamonds. She senses the worth of her work. She is in no hurry to call it quits for the day. When she speaks, she has something worthwhile to say, and she always says it kindly, like, "Ain't I a woman?" Good afternoon to President Jackson Lane, Governor Doyle, and former Governors Phillips and Cook, and past National President Frankie Jacobs Gillette, and to my BPW sisters of the San Francisco Business and Professional Women's Club, and other BPW officers, sisters, and guests. On behalf of the National Board of Directors and the 7 past national presidents whose shoulders I stand on and continue to build, it is my heartfelt honor to be invited to speak at this your 43rd annual Sojourner Truth Award and Scholarship Gala. I want to sincere my congratulations to the honorees and to the scholarship recipients. This year's theme, viewed through the eyes of heed, moving forward with a purpose, courageous women encouraging youth and young adults, it is not only fitting for today, but as a part of the club's powerful history. It has been recorded that the members became big sisters to girls who were living at the Fillmore Street Fell Home for Girls. I can only imagine how it appeared 43 years ago, having established business and professional women volunteering their time to provide love and care for girls who were not members of their family and might have been abandoned and left homeless on the streets of San Francisco's communities. They are to be commended for their glorious acts of kindness. Not only did they work with the Fillmore Fell Home for Girls, but they also dedicated several hours working closely with African American Historical Society and the United Negro College Fund to ensure that higher education opportunities were made affordable for youth and young adults who became business and professional men and women to pay forward for the next generation. The San Francisco Business and Professional Women's Club dared to make a difference and take charge of their communities. Remarkably, the club continued to raise thousands of dollars towards the scholarship fund so that deserving students could obtain higher education degrees, just as they have faithfully been doing for the past 43 years. Yes, it is said that a mind is a terrible thing to waste, so let us not wait until it's time for our youth and young adults to go to college. We can start making investments for their future right now. There were other programs that were vital to the club, like social and economic development. The women provided assistance to citizens in need and working with seniors through telephone reassurance program, which was another part of the club's rich history. They also recognized the importance of participating in the National Association of Negro Business and Professional Women's Clubs Incorporated project. The history of business women in 7 cities from 1839 to 1930. Their roles were significant in doing research, documenting, and exhibiting the history of Black women in the San Francisco area during that time. These are stellar examples of courageous acts of BPW women who had been giving back to the community for 43 years. This is what we do as members of this phenomenal organization. As once stated, we dare to dream, take charge, make dreams come true. Past National President Frankie Jacobs Gillette's theme from the National Convention held in Norfolk, Virginia in 1983. the 7 founders of our beloved association, past Governor Gertrude Williams, and the first president of the San Francisco Business and Professional Women Club, Miss Flora Luster, would be so proud of the accomplishments and the tenacity carried on despite the challenges faced with the pandemic that crippled the nation in 2020. You showed how vital it is to practice the power of sisterhood, unity, and respect to help overtake adversities like systematic racism, social injustice, or poverty within our communities for Black and Brown people. The powerful legacy of the San Francisco Club and the Western District includes national leadership contributions of the 15th past national president, Mrs. Frankie Jacobs Gillette, and the 19th past national president, Miss Cleopatra Vaughns. These 2 women's leadership skills paved the way for governors, past and present, representing the states of Nevada and California. And now we are proud to say the state of Colorado has been added to the Sisterhood Circle of Presidents with the Denver Club. It is critical, sisters, that we continue the goals of our founders to build on the cornerstones of the foundation of the association. I ask that the San Francisco Business and Professional Women's Club focus on the growth of your membership to increase it by at least 50% by the year 2023, where the 84th National Convention will be held in Denver, Colorado. Our members are the greatest assets of the association, and without the continued growth, it will not survive. Here are a few suggestions that will assist you in reaching a 50% membership growth. Number 1, think about increasing the club's visibility on social platforms. Seek your internal assets. There are more businesses and networking opportunities on LinkedIn than on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, although they are all very, very important in today's virtual and global world. Number 2, develop a strategic recruitment plan that identifies Black and Brown women in the current 5 generational groups, including your elected officials, National Vice President Harris, Congresswomen Waters and Lee. Appoint a team of members to meet with them in a professional social setting online via Zoom or Teams, WebEx Meet, or Google Meet. Here are the generational divisions that I was referring to. The first one, traditionalists or the silent generation. These are women who were born in 1945 or before. The second, the baby boomers. That's us. Born 1946 to 1964. Number 3, Generation X. Born 1965 to 1976. Next is the millennials or Generation Y, born from 1977 to 1995. And of course, last but not least, Generation Z or iGen, or the Centennials, born 1996 to 2015, long after our time frame. And then number 3, continue the excellent work that you're already doing. However, I encourage you to partner with other women-like organizations such as the Link Incorporated, the National Council of Negro Women Incorporated, sororities, and the Coalition of 100 Black Women to implement similar programs where all participating organizations will benefit. I pray that this has provided you with some foresight on membership recruitment initiatives. If you have any questions about membership, please do not hesitate to contact our Director of Membership, Patricia Maples. In fact, on Sunday, June the 13th, 2021, Patricia and her National Membership Committee will host a Zoom induction ceremony for 50 new members. Let me say it again. 50 new members will be inducted next month into our association. Congratulations again to the San Francisco Business and Professional Women's Club, and to my Shiro, Madam National President, past National President, Frankie Jacobs Gillette. And I look forward to seeing you at our first national virtual convention. It will be our 83rd national convention, and it will be held from July the 22nd through the 24th. Early registration is still going on, and it will end on June the 24th. So do not delay. We want you to get registered early. So thank you again for this opportunity. It was my pleasure to spend this time with you as you celebrate 43 years of service, giving back to the community. May God bless you with continued peace and grace you as you continue on giving back to surrounding communities. Again, too much is given, much is required. So God bless you, and thank you so much to my BPW sisters of the San Francisco Club. God bless.
My name is Carletta Jackson Lane. I'm the proud president of the San Francisco Business and Professional Women Club. The National Association of Negro Business and Professional Women Clubs Incorporated presents the Sojourner Truth Meritorious Service Award to Sophie Maxwell for her concern and participation in all activities advancing the status of women and her service in the city and county of San Francisco. Thank you very much. Have a great evening.
I'm Dr. Marcia Kenton, and we want to thank you for coming to the 43rd Annual Sojourner Truth Award and Scholarship Gala. I'm the co-chair of this committee, the first vice president, and we also like to thank our members, Felicia Thibodeau, Tanya O'Neill, Alma Jackson, Reverend Rochelle Frazier, Henrietta Jones. We hope you enjoyed today's event, and we hope to see you again soon. Thank you so much for attending.